We all have it. In fact, even if you don't know it, you have it. I'm talking about dead space. That area in the home that just has an unusual shape. The spot that doesn't get used for anything. And that's the case with this bedroom. So, Shani, this is your son Callum's room?
Yes.
And tell me, what's the problem here?
So we have problems with Callum's wardrobe.
Yeah.
It's just a very small space and it doesn't function very well, so we don't have much storage. So I've got a window here, which doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
And then just a small door and a very pokey space to try and get to Callum's uniforms, and then the toys just get thrown in there.
Yeah,
So
it's definitely not very user-friendly.
no, it's not.
Make sure I protect the toys, yeah? They're the most important part.
No, I mean move the toy so I can sit in it.
Oh, you want to move? You want some room so you can play in there?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, mate. Well, I think I can do that. I think I can make your wish come true. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Leave it with me.
Okay, thank you.
Wish me luck, Callum. Good stuff. The plan here is to get rid of these doors and the wall and open this whole area up. If you take a look inside here, the reason behind this crazy design is because there's a staircase underneath. I want to add some overhead cupboards here. Underneath them, I'll put a hanging rail, but I want to make this also a dual-purpose area, so I'll be adding a desktop with some drawers as well. I think Callum's going to love it, but I have some of his toys I have to move first. To make this opening, the first thing I'm doing is marking up the plasterboard on the outside where I want it to be. Once it's marked out, I'll just use a plaster saw to cut it out. Now you can see the shape of this opening, how unique this design is really going to look. All right, now obviously the first thing you need to check before you take a wall out is whether it's load-bearing or not. I've had a look and we're very lucky in this case because it's not, which means I can just cut these studs out and we're ready to go. All right, now that the studs are out, I'm just adding this timber through the top of our opening, which acts as a header. That allows us to attach the plaster to it. To patch the plasterboard, I've just infilled wherever it was missing. Then over these joins, I've just put some easy tape. And for the external angle, I've just got this metal bead that I'll put on. I'll stop it up with a couple of coats of base coat and then go over it with the top coat, and then I'm ready to sand. And after all of that, we're ready for painting. For the paint colours in this alcove, I'm using vivid white. But we got to remember, this is 5-year-old Callum's bedroom, so we don't want it to be too plain Jane. We want it to be full of light. And that's what I'm using on the outside wall, which is basically a burnt orange. Painting's done. Coming up, I've got a couple of ways to show you how to double your storage in all those unusual spaces.